Tonight's DJNTV show is sponsored in part by Electro Voice, DJ Event Planner, ADJ, NLFX Professional, Promo Only, Newmark, and DJNTV Insiders.
Well, welcome back, everybody. If you caught the first thing live and then you didn't know what happened, and neither did we. So we are back, and hopefully you're going to hear us for the remainder of tonight. And John promises he's not going to go anywhere that we just aren't going to play him with. So for those of you that are catching this after and have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. What you do need to know is tonight we've got a great topic for you. Shani's got 5 on it. So this is our 5 topics, some 5 great topics that you definitely need to find out. And then after we're all done with the 5 topics, 20 minutes, half an hour, whenever we get to that, we're going to give you a link, and then you get to come join us. So it's like when you go to those expos and you go to the shows and you get the seminars, and then everybody goes into the hall and talks. That's that. Okay. And we're just going to keep talking until you fall asleep in the hallway, and then we're going to draw a marker on your face. Oh, wait. No, I guess we won't do that this time.
Virtual?
Next time.
Yeah, we are. What are you talking about?
Yes, we are. John came prepared.
Yes.
See, I was just going to go for the ink pen.
So we're going to talk, and then you could come hang out with us.
Exactly.
On the Zoom link. So we'll send you the Zoom link, and then you can come hang with us, and we'll talk about you with you.
Talk about you? Of course.
With you.
With you. But without further ado, I'm excited because Shani's got 5.
Yes.
I've hinted that there's a 6th one that I'm surprised she didn't work in. She's feeling like, who cares about that? But somebody out there, I bet, is going to care about it. And what do you got for us first?
All right. So the first one for all you Prince fans out there, ready for this? We are dropping a new Prince album. That is correct. 2019, a new Prince album with all new hits are going to be released. But there's a but. Here's the but.
There always has to be a but.
There has to be a but. It's not my but. It's not Prince's but. It's Tidal's but. And by Tidal, I mean Tidal, Tidal. It's only going to be released on Tidal. Because for those that didn't really know, before, Prince's estate was doing a deal with Tidal. So they did do a deal with them. The music is only going to be released, dance face. The album is only going to be released on Tidal. Jay-Z is working closely with the estate to pick out the songs for the album. But again, it's only going to be released on Tidal.
Okay, wait, I'm going to pause here. I'm pleading in ignorance. What do you mean Tidal? Is that a record label?
That's a streaming service.
Okay. That's where I was kind of getting lost for a second because I just, it sounded familiar, but I wasn't sure if I was thinking of a record company that was just horrible and that's why. Okay. I'm on cue. I think.
Okay. Yeah. It's Jay-Z's streaming service, Tidal, Tidal. So, I mean, who knows, maybe eventually if they're smart, for those that didn't subscribe to Tidal, that hopefully then it'll be released off of Tidal, but I don't know. But they're also in the works about doing some other stuff with his music. But the first album is going to be released on Tidal for 2019.
I get that this is posthumous, and I get the fact that his fans are going to want something. But unless we're talking about stuff that he was recording when everything happened, I don't know. My gut always tells me there's a reason why the artist didn't want it out there. Like, it wasn't what he thought was good stuff.
It was B stock in essence.
Yeah, exactly. And so the
question becomes,
I feel
I don't know.
That's my gut telling me. I'm hoping we'll be surprised.
There's a lot of stuff that the estate is releasing. So there is some stuff at the end of this year and this summer that the estate is releasing. There's I don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen with the estate, but this definitely is a signed agreement that is definitely a go ahead with Tidal and Jay-Z and the estate. That is a done deal. So that is already in the works. The other stuff that the estate has been saying that's going to be in the works for the summer has just been kind of hearsay about some other music and some other articles that were going to be up for auction. that were Prince's, but nobody has really said, oh, are they really going to be up for auction? What's happening? Where? When? Is it Christie's? Is it this? Is it that? So we're going to see what that's going to be happening in the summer. Supposedly all that stuff was supposed to happen this summer, but nobody really has a date and nobody really has any concrete evidence of that. But who knows? Again, I don't know if the estate finally is going to be like, hey, this is what's going to happen in July. This is the new music. This is the articles that are going to be up for auction. I mean, I would like to have something of Prince's. I'm not going to lie. That would be kind of cool. Not MJ shoes, but something of Prince's would be kind of cool. So that's
right.
interesting. That's
So
number one.
That's one. What do we got for two?
Number two, for your Foreigner fans, people, you guys know who Foreigner is. For my old school rockers, Foreigner. For my new school people, my youngins, as I like to call them, Google Foreigner. If you guys don't know who the group
Put band at the end so you don't just get some guy from another country.
Yeah, like a foreigner. Yes. The group Foreigner. If anybody remembers my other music show that we talked about, I talked about how Snoop Dogg had a gospel album. Well, Foreigner came out with an album. It's not a gospel album. I wasn't going to say they came out, but they came out with an album that debuted at number one on two charts. And I'm going to make sure I say this correctly. The classical album and classical crossover album. That's right. Foreigner. They teamed up with the 21st Century Symphony Orchestra and Chorus, and they recorded an album. And they recorded such hits, at like feel like the first time and Urgent with that classical feel to it. And it debuted at number one. It just dropped and it debuted at number one on both charts for that album. And just so you guys kind of know, like, what are you guys talking about? Other artists that have actually done this. You ready for this list? This is a very weird list of artists that have done this too. Elvis Presley did this as well with the classical feel. Sting has done this. Tori Amos has done this. Ben Folds has done this, and Nas has done this, and they all topped both lists. The classical crossover album and the classical album. And now Foreigner has done it.
So it wasn't the dried up old rocker album top chart.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Now, actually, to be honest, I'm joking with that. Part of me actually is tempted to just kind of see what it is, see how much of a classical swing it does to it.
Yeah, it's
because
interesting.
It could be new cocktail music. It could be new ceremony music.
I mean, my whole thing is, as a DJ, you need to be open to everything. And that's what I always say for DJs, that anyone who's a DJ, it can't be about you and about what you like. And if it's always about what you and you like, you're never going to make it as a DJ, because that's not what you're supposed to be playing for the crowd. You have to play whatever your clientele wants or whatever the crowd wants to whatever type of event you're doing. And it's cool to just have different types of music and just different feels. To all of a sudden you drop something like this for a cocktail or a dinner, and all of a sudden someone's like, wait, what is this? What are you playing? And all of a sudden, maybe because of that, you book an event. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You're not playing the same old, that's for sure.
Exactly. And that could be the reason why you book something, is somebody comes up to you and says, I've been to 10 weddings this summer and I'm just so burnt out from all these weddings because I've always been a bridesmaid, or, just something. And you just totally played something completely different. And I love it. And I'm having a wedding and I would love to have you be the DJ because you're playing completely different music. And you're like, wow, it's because of that Foreigner album, or because of something else. But that's why I like this type of stuff, is it's something different. It's something new. And that's what DJs need to know, is you can't always, as much as some people are still stuck in that staple and doing those same sets, and they work and they work and they work. It's good to come out of your comfort zone and do different things. So yeah, Foreigner, new classic album.
All right. What do you got for 3?
3, again, for the old school people. Does everybody remember ABBA?
Yeah, sure.
Dancing Queen, Dancing Queen. Well, for those that don't know, they actually made an announcement a couple months ago that they reunited to record some new music. And I believe they made that announcement in April, if I'm not mistaken. And this is going to be the first time in 35 years that they've all been together. And they said they were going to do this. Now, because they made that announcement, which I find very interesting, they made that announcement, their music sales and their streaming has been up 36%, like their old music.
Sure.
Because they made the announcement, which I find very interesting because usually, and I hate to say that, it's when artists die, usually is when they're, like those music sales kind of go up because of stuff like that. But now this is where it gets kind of weird for us now. Now they recorded 2 new songs that they're going to debut in December, and they're going to go on a world tour, but they're actually not going to go on a world tour. They're doing an Avatar world tour.
Okay.
It's an Avatar world tour.
Meaning?
It's their avatars.
Okay, so
will they be performing in one spot, and their avatars will be performing in 10 spots, and basically like their multi-site streaming type of thing?
I don't know. They didn't really announce it. I kind of thought of it more, it could be that way. And I try to get more insight to it, but I kind of thought of it more of kind of like the Tupac avatar type thing.
Like a hologram.
I don't know.
Or robot, know. Like robot go on stage and.
So my question is, would people really want to see an avatar? Because it's not them, it's.
People want to go see the gorillas.
Okay.
Here's
my thing about it, though.
Yeah.
They're also doing a 2-hour TV special, and it's going to be an Avatar TV special.
I'm just curious. Did they team up with Disney, like the whole thing, to try and get
Avatar?
No, it's NBC and the BBC that are teaming up with this. So my question to you is, if you've seen now the 2-hour TV special. I mean, unless you're a huge fan of theirs, if you've already seen that, then, and again, that's the Avatar special. And you're also going to see them as an Avatar world tour.
Gotta be hardcore fan.
Right. It's not them in person, right? An Avatar is, even if it's them performing somewhere else and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, how they'll do it.
Hardcore.
And how that would be different than.
Okay, so if it's not a hologram and it's like an avatar.
Yeah, how they would do that. Because all I can imagine is the big blue avatar people or androids or whatever they work with.
So I kind of think it is like gorillas, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first thought that comes to my mind is people went to see them.
Right.
It's similar in idea. I mean, of course we need to know, like the tech side of me thinks with what John said, if there's 10 cities all doing a concert at the same time, linked back to streaming, and like the robots are up there responding to how they're performing, that might be kind of cool. But not part of it to pay a whole ton of money to, but just might be kind of cool to go see. Beyond
think about the age, like, okay.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why they're not doing like themselves the world tour. I get it because of their ages. But again, who's going to go see them?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, their target audience from back in the day.
Unless they're bringing people like Cardi B and Migos out on stage with them and they're doing a collab. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But they've already recorded 2 songs. Those 2 songs will debut in December. They said it's got the great dance feel that their fans are used to. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I told you I'm bringing you some interesting music topics tonight.
All right. So what do you got for number 4?
Okay, number 4, for those that don't know, Billboard Music Awards are coming up this Sunday. I know a lot of people aren't into the award shows or anything. I know I just am into it because of the kids and because I just need to know what's relevant for the kids. But what I find very interesting this year with the Billboard Music Awards is they're kind of trying to bring in some of the old school people like us to watch it a little bit. For instance, they're giving the Icon Award to Janet Jackson. So they're giving her the Icon Award, and she's also going to be performing, and she has not performed on TV in 9 years. So I find that very interesting. She'll be doing a performance of, her greatest hits and everything, and she hasn't done anything in 9 years. And in my, my thoughts on that is I think she's kind of like Michael Jackson. Like, she does a great performance, singing, dancing, everything. So that definitely will bring some old school people into it. Plus, they are doing an old school thing of Salt and Peppa and In Vogue together performing. Kind of so I don't know how they're doing that, but that's another old school performance that they're doing. Then, of course, all the other top 40 Billboard chart people will be performing. That's hosted by Kelly Clarkson and everything. But I found that very interesting that they're bringing in those artists. Just so you guys know, it is like a crazy thunderstorm by me. So if my power goes out, I do have a generator, but
no, we can't hear anything.
Yeah, it's like Kansas right now. Like, it's terrible right now. But so that's happening on this Sunday coming up, the Billboard Music Awards. Okay. So we'll see.
I think some of the extra acts would be a nice little addition. So.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see Janet Jackson, and I would love to see her perform again. I mean, I know she's back on the tour now that she had the baby, and she's back to skinny Janet again. So.
And what's our last one? Make it good for us.
5. You guys ready? All right, chat room. I always try to incorporate you guys. All right, chat room, here you go. Number 5, we have a new collaboration. Chat room, I'm going to give you the first artist. You guys have to think about who he is collaborating with. The first artist is Drake. Okay? Who is Drake going to do a song with? Actually, they already did the song.
Yodeling Kid.
It is not the Yodeling Kid. I told you that was going to be Post Malone.
Well, but that didn't work out. So now he's moving on to Drake.
You're right. The Yodeling, it didn't work out for the Yodeling Kid because he was going to Grand Ole Opry. That's why he was busy, not Post Malone. The Yodeling Kid was busy. But Drake has a new collaboration with somebody. And I'll give you guys a major clue.
Howie.
I'm not even going to Howie. I'm not even going to say that. I won't say it's not Kanye. Howie's answer, I won't say. It is a singer, but I won't say that one, Howie, because I don't do political posts.
Well, if it would be Pitbull.
I will give you guys a clue. It's another Canadian. I will give you guys that clue. It is another Canadian.
Male or female?
Oh, see, do I have to say that?
You don't have to. You don't have to say anything. But
because that
Drake and another Canadian. Do I say if it's a male or female? Do I say that?
So if it's female, their two leading would be Avril Lavigne or Shania Twain.
Who?
Shania Twain would be the other.
I would say another. There's a great Canadian that I would say.
Celine Dion.
See, I would say Celine Dion, but it's not, and it's not a female.
Well, see, now you can do it. So then we get over to the.
Go with that. All right, Drake and a male kid. I can't wait to wait to see your faces, and I would love to see the chat room's faces. Jamie Foxx is not a Canadian.
Remember, they're behind us. They just learned that it was Canadian.
Oh, okay.
Kathy Lee Gifford
because they're saying Shania Twain. Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
Jody gets points for the Kathy Lee Gifford there.
Yes. She said Canadian or comedian.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Jody, that's funny. All right, you guys ready? You're Anne Murray. Is she still alive, Anne Murray?
Yeah, I think so.
The Nickelback guy. Oh.
All right, so who is it?
All right, you guys ready for this? All right, chat room, you guys ready for this? I cannot wait to say this. Drake and Paul Anka.
Boom, boom. Boom.
Double mic drop.
Paul Anka?
Booyah, booyah. And
What
Paul Anka is the one who confirmed it, not even Drake. Paul Anka posts the picture, confirmed it. And they already did the song. And it'll be out next month.
What would they, how would they be doing this?
I already know how they're going to be doing it. Just like how some of those other raps have like the slow parts in it, like My Way and things like that. That's how I kind of think it's going to be like that. Yeah. Yeah. Paul Anka, Drake people, new collab, dropping next month. You heard it here. DJNTV Monday night show. It's where to be, where to get the best news.
I don't know if that's cool or scary, Shani.
Here we go. In February, Paul Anka posted on his social media a picture of the two of them with the quote, "Lots to follow." They already recorded the song. The song is dropping next month. It is confirmed.
A Calendar Girl remake? That would be an interesting version if Drake was involved.
Whatever the song is, I'm so gonna do like a redrum remix of it, whatever it is, and I'm gonna play it. I'm already gonna make it.
It will fly on my dance floor, or else.
I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna do it. That and Foreigner. I'm gonna play them both.
Probably the only Paul Anka song that I play is "Put Your Head on My Shoulder." That's the big one I can't on the top. Oh yeah, Puppy
Well, now
Love.
you're gonna play this one.
Yeah. Or your son will. You
Your
just sit
son
back and
will.
He
watch.
might, yeah.
Because of Drake.
Yeah, there's enough.
Your son will. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting, right?
That was kind of a mind blower there at the end.
I told you I love when I do music week.
Yeah, it was.
See, and that's better. That's better than the sixth one. The sixth one that I had, the bonus, if you will.
Okay.
It involved Drake, and it
Okay.
was the fact that he and Migos
Yes.
announced the big tour that
they
they're doing
announced that they're
together.
touring. Yeah, that's why I was like,
I mean,
I'm
it's
not gonna-
it's not like it's big news, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably going to be the concert. You talked about people just going blowing money.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big concert. That definitely will
yeah.
be a big concert. And I think that they're going to have a lot of special guests. I think they will bring a lot of special guests also in different cities
Yeah.
on their tour, depending on who's on house arrest and who's not. Real talk.
And when they go to Canada, Paul Anka will join.
Yeah. Yeah. But I was thinking about putting that and then I was like, no, I like mine better. When I was like going to do the Drake one.
A little more
I was like,
surprising.
yeah, this Drake one's better. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yes. Yeah. So that is the new collab. You know, it's not a Cardi B. It's not Amigos. It is a Drake and Paul Anka. There we go.
Tonight was
Wow.
some surprising.
Yeah.
And
I
I think
you
all
guys
four
in
of
the
them involve something with people old.
Yeah. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Old as
I
new
like
again.
that. I like that. I like that it's not, that we're bringing back some older stuff too.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in to the I Got 5 on it. And Shani, again, thank you very much for dropping those surprising little tidbits of information for us. In just a few moments, we're going to be sharing the Zoom link into the chat room as well as anywhere else that John decides he wants to put it for us. And then you can get a chance to hang out with us. Not that it's like the big prize or anything, but we will be talking about a few more ideas, talking about maybe some upcoming trends. We're getting ready to kick off some more wedding season, and prom season still might be underway for you. So who knows what the topic is going to be, but you want to come hang out with us and talk about it. We are all ready for you. I guarantee it. And make sure you join us next Monday night, 10 o'clock. Shane will have 5 more things to just blow our mind.